Hi, everyone. Heather Crawford here. Happy Friday. Thanks for taking a few minutes out of your day to go through this review with me for web content accessibility and ADA compliance. We made an agreement with the Office of Civil Rights when they audited our website a couple years back that yearly we would go over these items. And I do think it's just a good idea for having so many people adding content to the website that we all stay on the same page. Accessibility issues when it comes to websites are categorized under these four groups. Everything needs to be perceivable, operable, understandable, and robust. The details under each of these categories is very long and very specific. And for the most part, we don't need to go there, but it's just good to keep in mind. You need to make sure that for anybody with disabilities, as well as anybody looking at our website, that it is well structured and um, sort of easy to use. Some tips in regards to content. We do want to make things as easy to read as you can, especially if somebody's using scanners. So you do want to keep your sentences short and to the point. Bulleted lists and bold items also help for people visually scanning the site. If you're linking to other web pages, you need to use a descriptive link to make it clear where that link is going. So rather than just say, click here, and highlight that as the link, you want to say, click here to view the article on the Citizen's Voice, or click here for information regarding the dates and times of this event. Um, Additionally, if you are linking any downloads, PDFs, PowerPoints, those items also need to be accessible to people with disabilities. So you want to make sure those items also sort of fall in line with easy to read, easy to scan, easy to follow. Some tips in regards to design. So any videos, images, color. For videos, we need to have closed caption, audio descriptions, or subtitles of some kind. All images have to have an alt text so that if someone can't see the picture, the screen reader will tell them what the image is. They do need to be short, but they should say a little bit more about what's going on in the photo when you can. Use of color needs to be chosen carefully so that the contrast is strong enough to be easily read. Now, our color is controlled by the link cascading style sheet. We don't change those things, but some people post their flyers or other information. So even on those items, you want to make sure the coloration is easy enough to read. And also for people with color blindness, there is a website that I'm going to send out where you can actually preview what it would look like for people of different types of color blindness. Sans serif fonts are the easiest to read. So they usually say don't use italics, don't use anything really scripty when it comes to being on the web. And article text should always be a minimum of 12-point font. And I believe the default for ours right now is 16. But there are times where I either increase it or decrease it for different reasons. The main things for everybody that if you're posting photos and you're using the image tab that comes with part of the feature of our website, they added the alt text being a required element. So that was really good because it's like a fail safe. You can't forget to do it or it won't post the picture. If you're using the photo gallery feature of our website, that also makes you put in alt text automatically. So it would always default to that and you have that text in there. The one area is when sometimes I go to put an image in and the thumbnail or even the embedded image box it's too small for the type of photo it is. For example, this photo of the Kappa Christmas concert is so long, I couldn't put it in. I had to embed it into the article text. So I used this icon right here, and I put the photo in, but then it does not have alt text as a required element. You have to remember to do it yourself. So when you click on a photo that's embedded in this way, you'll get the letter T for text. That allows you to put in your own alternate text. And of course, you have to remember to click update. In terms of text, sometimes people just sort of copy and paste from other people's flyers or an email, and that those fonts are different than our default. If you copy and paste, you want to remember to clear the format of that text so that the font matches across the board with all the other news articles or any of the other text across the web page. Sometimes people get even like a white background, even though you can't see it. Sometimes there's some things running through the formatting, and this usually clears it up. Occasionally, something's just glitchy and I have to hand type it out again. But keep in mind that clear formatting icon is available to you. When we're posting articles, if it's something that is just an event-based notice, we want to put the expiration dates so that the web page cleans itself up on its own. This is, I think, from the Oklahoma show article announcement, and the show runs through March 6th. So once it's over, I am expiring this. Now, if this was an article about the play and what the great review, and here's the photos from the play, that could stay up indefinitely. You want to have that available in the archive. It's just if it's something that literally is a 2-hour delay, an event, and it's over, you want to get rid of those announcements. Every article has 2 sections, the subheader and the article text. To review, the subheader is intended as a preview. It should only be a few sentences. The full article would go in this bottom part, the article text, and this is when someone sees the preview and they click more, it'll take them to the full article. You want to keep these smaller so that the page itself doesn't grow and grow and grow. If there's lots of long articles, you have to scroll way down to see, what the articles are. So this is to keep the page clean and consistent looking. Also, always, even if you put a quick announcement in the subheader, copy it and paste it down into the article text so that if a person does click the more button, it won't take them to just a blank page. That's all I have to specifically address with you. If you have any questions about anything I went over, feel free to reach out to me. If there are other things you've forgotten how to do on the website, or you're not sure how to post a certain item or create a download, you can reach out to me at any time and I would assist you with those items. Please be sure that you fill out the Google form saying that you did watch this presentation and that you understand when posting that you're going to keep web compliance in the back of your mind. Okay. Thank you, everybody. Have a great weekend.